What is up, everybody? Diamond King 5923 coming back at you with episode 19 of our Steelers franchise. If you didn't tune in last episode, Devin Bush took care of the Washington Redskins and thus having a breakout challenge, which I did not reveal. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Coach, nobody holds this defense to a higher standard than me, and I've always tried to lead by example. I made a few plays last week, but I have to do more. If I want this defense to play like all pros, it starts with me. So I'm planning on single-handedly destroying the Browns' offense this week. I hope the rest of the defense follows my lead. Hold the Browns to less than 150 total yards. Yikes. 3 ints. 3 plus. Int, forced fumble, tackle for loss, sacks. So we need to get 3 plus in one of those categories. We've already decided that Cameron Sutton is not coming back. Let's do our final scouting. We're going to need a corner. So I can't remember if we signed Joe Hayden or not. Still looking at the middle linebacker position as well. Pretty much have everyone scouted in the middle linebacker position. So we have Bo Bauer scouted too. Okay. So I did find a better playbook that mimics the Pittsburgh Steelers better than Green Bay, because we don't run the full house set. So we are going to go ahead, go to our coach, not formation subs. I'm not changing that. Actually, I can't change it because I have the formation subs already in. So we're going to roll with Green Bay's playbook this season. Training's complete. Again, we'll show you the weekly awards. Trying to buy some time for NM54 Gold Ops to get in the party. He said he would help me with this video because it is such a big deal. The North is on the line. And there's Devin Bush's defense player stats. 11 tackles, 1 sack, 3 ints, 2 touchdowns. Week 50. So Devin Bush has won it 16, 14, 12, 9, 3, 2. So Devin Bush has won Player of the Week 7 times. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, it's next. Big game Phil. Steelers will come out in the color rush unis. Cleveland. Give them back the will not throw away. They don't have their... Cleveland, Pittsburgh. This is what it's all about for all the marbles.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday night.
We're playing in the snow. Cleveland, last time we met, we also played in the snow, so this could be challenging.
It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field.
As we did indeed lose Cam Hayward, if you did not tune into the last one.
Like any other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak.
Oh, we lose this, we could fall to the 6th seed. Cleveland clinched playoffs. We have not. We beat Cleveland. We could potentially win the North. I'm pretty sure. Because we would split that. Cleveland lost to Baltimore. We lost one to Baltimore. We beat Cincy twice. They beat us once.
The final week of the NFL season, week 17 is underway. This one taken from the 7.
Good tackle there by Vince Williams.
The 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall.
Baker having a solid year. 4,031 yards. 31 touchdowns, 13 ends. Baker Mayfield definitely had a good season.
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Wormley in at nose. He's going to be working Petonio.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Chubb's first carry goes for a gain of 14.
Across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync.
Good tackle there as Minka not able to make it, but Joe Hayden comes down and delivers the blow.
Controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on
Looks
that
like
last
Hooper's
run.
not in the lineup.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Time for a look at our
Daryl Slayton in at nose.
This crew against the pass.
TJ Watt, Devin Bush, Vince Williams, and Bud Dupree make up that dangerous linebacking core.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Yeah, the difference maker in the game when we met 3 weeks ago is not playing. Good tackle by Devin Bush. Cleveland, not 3 and out, but Steelers force a punt to start the game.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame.
Good punt there is going to pin the Steelers on the 20.
Unable to get it done.
You don't need to see Ben's stats because I'm not doing well with him.
Former first rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
More than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi
Deontay
say?
Johnson picks up 3 on the screen pass.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Offensive starters, here they are. David DeCastro, what do you think about him, Charles?
The Ravens beat the Bengals, so that potentially knocks the Bengals out of the playoffs. What a heartbreaker for Joe Burrow and company. James Conner's injured, not good.
We have a Steeler here slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. 3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger.
Good catch by Juju, picks up the first. Good protection there for Pittsburgh. Knee cartilage. That's a bummer.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
Alex Collins gets the outside, picks up 13. Lyric Jackson not able to pick up Mac Wilson. Or maybe, just maybe, Collins would have been gone. Miami finishes out the season 9-7 to a sophomore year.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, look now at our starting defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game, but this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on.
Good run there by McFarland. Just finds a hole and just hits the gap.
But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run.
We're going empty.
And they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
Ebron makes the catch, picks up the first.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
I got it. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. 4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got you.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
McFarland just plows forward, picks up about 7 on that one.
7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
Steelers just protecting the football.
To the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff.
Nice coverage there by Brown's linebacker. It looked like Ben had Deontay Johnson, but the linebacker came over and made the coverage work. Collins plows forward, picks up, gain is 5.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Touchdown, Steelers. Steelers strike first on the Deontay Johnson curl.
Deontay Johnson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Final week of the year, an absolute must-win game for them, so they needed to get on the board first.
Boswell's kick is up and good.
So just think what they've been working with this entire build-up towards this game. Must win. Got to get on the board first. They accomplished that. Now they can't have any type of a letdown. Long way to go in this one.
This one fielded at the 5.
Antoine Brooks Jr. there to make the tackle. Browns will take over on their 26. With 3:54 left in the first quarter.
The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. That's been decided. These guys will hope to get through week 17 in one piece before they host a division.
Tackle by Alex Highsmith. He's going to have to play a big game with so much youth on this D-line with the leadership of Stephon Tuitt now.
But maybe haven't played as much as other guys during the year. Maybe they still need their timing back. Other guys, you're going to put bubble wrap and put them.
I don't know what that was. Joe Hayden just watched Odell Beckham Jr. go the other way on him.
For a gain of 5. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Good tackle by Bud Dupree, and that gets the Steelers defense off the field yet again.
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this.
And Brooks Jr. makes the penalty as he roughs the kicker.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk.
That's going to hurt the Steelers. They needed to get the defense off the field and get a 3-and-out to start this drive. Good play by TJ Watt, just knocking that one down. Sure who the pass was intended for.
Here's Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete.
Good tackle by Edmonds.
On the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Big hit by Steven Nelson. Njoku not able to hang on to that ball. Steelers get off the field. I believe the Chargers won that division. Might be wrong, but tight race.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
1:55 remaining here in the first quarter.
For their next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches.
No gain on the play, tackled by Garrett.
Now they know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every
And
player
Mac
wants
Wilson.
that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't met an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals.
Jackson has to block as Alex Collins had a big lane to run, but
That's their challenge, and you know they've chosen to accept it.
Steelers not able to hold their block.
This has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season,
Nowhere to go. Mac Wilson all over McFarland. Ben wanted Washington. Washington was covered tight.
Really good defensive effort.
Steelers force punt this one away.
Pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
It's a decent punt. Justin Lane, first guy there. Landry able to fill the punt clean. Browns will take over on the 42.
and cause a nice play for lost yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ.
And Joe Hayden getting burnt down the sidelines. Kittle not able to jar that ball loose.
25 yards.
So OBJ has another catch.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And brought down.
Kareem Hunt, who had a big game last time these two teams met,
It's a gain of
puts the
10.
Browns on the 23, knocking on the red zone. At the end of the first quarter, Pittsburgh leads here in the Steel City.
On first down.
Battle of the AFC North.
On EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Browns 0.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Good tackle there by Tuitt, along with TJ Watt on the initial contact.
22-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 for Cleveland.
Yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And
Good tackle by Bud Dupree, stopping Chubb.
15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He's got his man. That's
Good tackle by Nelson.
able to get him down, but
Not able to cover Landry on the curl.
they're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We're going to press guard inside.
Now Mayfield.
And Njoku makes the catch.
He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Baker finds Njoku, ties the game up at 7 apiece.
Touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half.
JK, Justin Lane comes off the edge.
A live ball here, remember.
Blocks it.
Not be able
That could be a huge play as it is 7-6 Pittsburgh.
And that one gets blocked, and there's simply nothing simple
Justin Lane with a nice block.
in some snow.
No, absolutely not. We saw Exhibit A of it right there.
Otis Anderson not able to, but that's his best return of the year.
Analytics side, you
Up
get
to the 48-yard line.
takes, what the percentages are in the snow, what it's going to be like in the rain. All if those things are going to come into play, you may see people decide to go for
Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers back out.
The drive starts with a run by Collins. And
Alex
he's gonna take
Collins
this across
picks
the
up 5 on
50
the play.
into Browns territory. There for the tackle, the forward,
8:11
Wisconsin
left
Leon
in the
Jacobs.
first half.
Now a handoff here to his running
Spark
back.
plug McFarland.
And the stop
So Mac Wilson just teleports through to Castro, but McFarland picks up 25. For the viewer that just joined in, we are playing without James Conner, as James Conner got injured on the first run
Here's a 1st and 10
of the first quarter and might be out long term with a knee cartilage tear.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And Jake joins us with 7:20 left in the second.
How's it going? Looks like it's a very close game here.
We just missed a blocked field goal to keep it a 7-6 game.
I did see it. I tuned in on YouTube, so I have it up. Who has a knee cartilage tear, you say?
Connor.
Oof.
Nice catch by Claypool. The young studs coming in handy during this attempt to win the 1 seed, as Claypool is just playing out of his mind the last couple weeks.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he's
Juju hurdles a guy into the end zone. What a user play by Juju Smith-Schuster.
10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him.
We'll have to see that one again. Juju beats his man and hurdles Delpit.
Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right?
Correction, that's Young.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And that we'll have to get a thumbnail of later, since that's a touchdown. What a play by Juju, an athletic play to boot. But we missed the field goal.
Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point
Didn't account for the
game.
win, and we didn't get the laces out. User error there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to
So
kick
we
this
block a
one off.
field goal and then come back down and
This is
miss
taken
an
about
extra
7
point.
yards deep. And no run back
Or we block an
here.
extra point and miss an extra point.
And it comes
So this
out
is
to
still a
the
7-point game now, after Boswell's first extra
Browns
point miss
drive about to get
of the
started.
season, when the meter doesn't disappear.
Mayfield
They're running a lot of RPOs, as they don't have Austin Hooper in this matchup either.
2nd and 10.
And like I said, Austin Hooper played a big role in that loss. Almost had 180 yards receiving.
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Big hit there by Brooks Jr.,
Miss, but that window closed
as Williams was also in on that tackle. 5:50 left in the second.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Gets this to
And Kareem Hunt chooses not to
and he'll be out
keep going. Maybe he slid, but Steelers defense gets the Browns 3 and out again.
Yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from the 1st down.
As Otis Anderson's getting some nice returns. That one, kind of mediocre, but he had a good punt return. One key interesting fact is Antoine Randall had his first punt return against Cleveland in a big game that sent the Steelers to the playoffs. Dang. That was Grant Delpit off the edge, sacking Big Ben.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against.
Alex Collins up the gut, gain of 4.
5, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Steelers need a big chunk of yards.
On the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. Now Ben.
Deontay Johnson able to pick up the first. Big Ben 9 of 10, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Deontay Johnson 1,250 yards on the season, receiving.
There has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide
McFarland able to pick up maybe 5 on the play.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also
Mac Wilson already 6 tackles in this one.
bailing out
So Alex Collins able to get outside. He's at 58 yards rushing already in the first half on 7 carries.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing?
Oh boy, this might be a death wish waiting to happen. But we decide to check down and go to McFarland over the middle instead of going to the rookie Anderson. Because it looked like Denzel Ward had that one read like a book. So we're going to get outside. Collins going to plow forward, lower the shoulder, and pick up the much-needed yardage. Steelers down to the 12-yard line. Collins, 70 yards to start the game. But you got that spark plug McFarland. He's just going to outrun the whole Browns defense and get to the corner. And Steelers are going to take a 20-6 lead, pending the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. Steelers go up 20-6 on Cleveland. Big Ben coming out firing on all cylinders. But, you know, Cleveland is a tough team. They've won 9 of their last 11 starts.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
2-minute warning looming. Cleveland needs a score before half, with the Steelers getting the ball to start the second half. Will it happen?
First and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the
They
ground.
continue to run the football. Chubb has nowhere to run.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
So as you guys saw, because Cincinnati lost, that will more than likely put the Ravens into the playoffs. We'll have to wait and see. Pretty sure Cincinnati had to win out to make the playoffs. They had the seed locked in and blew it at the last possible second, losing their game today. Ravens move on, but the Steelers are not locked into the playoffs right now. They lose this, another team could knock the Steelers out of the playoffs. So a lot can happen.
14 yards and it's a Cleveland first down. We'll let it go deep for Beckham.
And Minka was baiting him the whole way, but Minka not able to make that catch.
Free safety to come up with, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Got an open man.
Vince Williams not able to tackle Njoku.
Only 3 yards on the catch.
Devin Bush most likely not getting the superstar upgrade unless he turns it on second half. No ends, no tackles for loss in the first half of this one. Probably had a chance there. Slayton, Devin Bush, and a host of Steelers come in and make that tackle. See what Cleveland does here. They're going to chew the clock the whole way down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that.
And that kick is up, and it is no good. Siebert not able to hit that one. With Pittsburgh getting the ball, I'm sure Coach Tomlin's going to come out and just kneel this football. Take it to half.
The difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for them here.
Steelers and Big Ben Roethlisberger kneel, and Steelers lead 20-6 at halftime in this winner-take-all.
Coach, can I pull you aside for a couple questions before you head into the locker room?
Absolutely.
So you're up 20-6. This game obviously has big playoff implications. I don't need to tell you that. We all know it. How are you feeling about how your team's performed in the first half and how they've fared in this snowy weather?
You know, we're playing really well compared to the last time we played these guys. We got lit up last time when we played in Cleveland. Big Ben's making better reads with the ball. Wide receivers making great plays. And defense is forcing 3 and out.
It's great to see. Hopefully you can pull it out here in the second half. Any word on what your game plan is going to be going into the second half? Are you going to play it conservative, or are you going to keep your foot on the pedal?
We're playing in the snow, so we're going to play run Steeler football.
All right, sounds good, Coach. Maybe catch you at the end of the game. We'll see how things turn out.
Thank you.
We turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
As that almost worked out ideal, as we were able to have a commercial break in between there as well. Otis Anderson fields the ball in the 35. Nowhere to run. See how the Browns attack Alex Collins and the Steelers. Weird here in Alex Collins, if you're just tuning in, that's because James Conner went down on the first play of the game with a knee cartilage, which could be costly, but so far so good from the second-year man McFarland and the free agent signing Alex Collins, the veteran from Baltimore. Now Cleveland and Pittsburgh both got bad news as they found out that they may have to play the Ravens one more time because Joe Burrow and the Bengals lost their game today, which all they had to do was win. Now they need a Steelers loss to make the playoffs.
Now the pass finding its way to the hands of Eric Ebron. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And a give this time to the tailback.
McFarland falls forward, gain of 3. He has 53 yards.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger.
And Mack Wilson just doesn't come off Alex Collins. The Steelers are going to be forced to punt. Had to throw the ball there. 3rd and 2 with them loading the box. Nobody got open though. It's a deep kick by Barry. He also will not be returning next year. Steelers have a lot of positions to fill as they try to save cap to sign 3 big name players. And Devin Bush read that perfect, but the delayed handoff to Chubb as Bush went for the quarterback and didn't tackle Chubb in the backfield. Gain of 8 on the play.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after him early and try and create a big play.
And Devin Bush has his first tackle for loss in the backfield. Correction, 2nd tackle for loss. As we need 1 more tackle for loss. And Devin Bush will have superstar X Factor. Not like it matters though. As TJ Watt tackles Chubb short of the sticks. And with them being on their own 29, I would not be shocked if Cleveland punts this football away. Otis is going to have a good chance to return this one with space. Well, if Justin Lamb would have blocked, probably had the whole edge. But tail of the season, we don't have enough people that can block on special teams. So, do what you got to do.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead.
Alex Collins makes the catch, pays for it. Denzel Ward comes over and clubs him.
Get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
2nd and 9. That play, it looked like DJ Watts stumbled on the play. 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd. See what Pittsburgh dials up. Big Ben finds Juju wide open as he makes the catch. Big Ben 13 of 15, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns in this one. 5:30 remaining here in the 3rd. McFarland not going to be able to outrun Phillips and Williams. There's Greedy, Williams, and Phillips, the teammates in college, run down. A beautiful pass there. Juju makes the catch. As the wheel route works. Probably the 2nd time this season the wheel routes worked.
passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school.
We're going to audible this real quick because I'm not trying to do read option and fumbling in this football. Alex Collins bounces outside, picks up a gain of 9, puts him at 84 yards on the game. McFarland short of the sticks, tackled by Phillips. McFarland having a solid game, 54 yards. And they gave us the first. Campbell's starting to come into his own, being able to pick up the great defensive line of Cleveland.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, Ben slips, fires. Washington picks up about 2 on the play.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So that throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Juju almost had the block. Big Ben scampers for a decent gain on the play.
Strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. Trying to punch it in with Collins.
Alex Collins not able to get to the edge, loses 2 yards on the play.
He's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd down and goal.
Juju wide open, touchdown Steelers.
Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju
That puts the lead
his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers
to 20, pending the extra point will make it 21.
time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing
The
room.
kick is up, and the kick is good. Steelers up 27-6 on their rival, the Cleveland Browns,
Every situation, but I do know
as they're one step closer to punching their ticket to being the 1 seed.
starting fast. Game, being on second half no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3.
The fact that the AFC
score to start second half.
was won at 11 games as getting the 1 seed, where the Minnesota Vikings posted the best record at 13-3. It's insane. Usually there's a 14-2 team in the AFC, but with Tom Brady leaving, you haven't really seen that. Best team last year was the New England Patriots, and they went 13-3. We went 12-4. We were the 2. No, we came in as wild card. The Ravens went 13-3 as well. And we guessed wrong, because we thought he was going to the middle. He goes to Njoku. As we'd like to get Devin Bush the upgrade point, but it might be more conservative to just play as him and try to just win the game. Bud Dupree playing great. That 5-year contract that he got to begin this season has really brought him into an elite level at outside linebacker. He has 13 sacks on the season. Joe Hayden just showing his age, not being able to tackle. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Steelers up 27-6 in a winner take all.
Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's going to be a call that the Cleveland Browns fans are going to be mad about,
Another wayward pass.
as Devin Bush might have got away with the worst pass interference call I've seen in a while.
Is emboldened the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better.
And Njoku makes the catch. Devin Bush pounced on it. Should bring up the first down for the Browns. Didn't get there fast enough as they make up for that bad pass interference, and the Browns pick up the first. Minka misses. Joe Hayden misses. They were going for Nick Chubb's legs. You know, big guy. Got to chop down the cherry tree. Nick Chubb was definitely going where he wanted to go, but yep, Minka just misjudged it by an inch, trying to go for the knockout blow. Devin Bush can hang on to it.
Maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about every time.
So New England might win the division at 9-6. We'll have to see what the other two teams do, because the Jets were coming in on that race. Big hit by Edmonds. Nelson not able to bring him down on his own. Jets are 6-10. Bills are 8-7-1. I think New England wins the division at 9-6.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's
and that ball's out of bounds. Minka not able to get there. 8:35 left in the fourth. This game's still not out of reach. Browns just need to score and then get a quick stop. There's the score they needed. Nick Chubb dives over the top, picks up a Cleveland Browns touchdown. It's his first rushing touchdown of the day. Justin Lane almost gets right off the edge again. This is back down to a 14-point ball game. Browns just need a defensive stop.
If you're going to go for it on fourth down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did.
Otis lost where the ball was, wanting to bring that out. Probably a good idea that he didn't. As you see it at the bottom of the screen, Trevor Lawrence, between losing to Pittsburgh last week and losing to the Eagles, now has an early exit. A Cinderella story for the Redskins in his rookie season comes up short.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Big Ben quiets the crowd, so his linemen can hear one another. Farland keeps his footing, only picks up 4 on the play. Just nowhere to run. Pouncey just plowing forward. Steelers going to probably try to throw this football. Big man Claypool gets in front of the corner and picks up the first down. Big Ben only missed 2 passes in this game. Claypool, 509 yards, still having that sophomore slump, but slowly working his way back up there. So he had 700 his rookie year, potentially has a chance of getting 600. Big cutback by Collins as he breaks 2 guys' ankles, and he has 94 yards. And the Browns' defense was ranked in the top 10 along with Pittsburgh's this year, but only one defense showed up today, and that was the Steel Curtain. McFarland picks up that yard that Steelers needed. That moves the clock even farther. 6 minutes remaining here in the Steel City. Can Cleveland force a turnover, or will Pittsburgh be able to just chew this clock all the way down?
Right back to him on first down. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking. Yet at the same
And Ogunjobi able to get off the block, makes it 3rd and 4.
Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I
Juju Smith-Schuster picks up the first. Big Ben 18 of 20, 173 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Just a yard on the first.
McFarland picks up 1, 4 minutes remaining in this one.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Bandit. Bandit. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On second down now.
And Alex Collins plows forward, picks up 9. He's now over 100 yards for the day. We don't pick up the first. Gutsy situation here for the Lurs. Ebron picks up the first. The clock keeps ticking. Tick, 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 tick.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Mike 50. Mike 50. 3 buzz. 3 buzz.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
McFarland hangs on to the ball, picks up 3 on the play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And Coach Tomlin delivers the dagger as Big Ben throws touchdown pass number 4. And that should all but give the Steelers the division.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that.
Steelers push that lead back to 21 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth. And the Cleveland Browns are shocked. One of the hottest teams in football. They got the better of the Pittsburgh Steelers in that Week 12 matchup. But since that matchup, not Week 12, Week 13 matchup, the Steelers have been on top of it.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
1:56 at the 2-minute warning. Cleveland needs to score quick, get a couple onside kicks. But that drop by Kareem Hunt ain't going to help. He heard Mike Hilton coming, and Coach Tomlin's out there talking some trash. That here is encouraging player.
Just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So
There's holding on the play, but Mike Hilton just may have picked that ball off. He did not, as we'll accept that penalty, make it 3rd and 20.
And you know, depending on their position,
With 1:46 remaining.
the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Jarvis Landry picks up the first. Mosses Steven Nelson and Terrell Edmonds. What a nice play there. But who else but Stephon Tuitt had to pick up the leadership of the D-line. And he has a sack and a tackle for a loss in this one. And Devin Bush just swats that one away from OBJ. Baker didn't play bad, but Steeler defense played better. Johnson makes the catch. 33 seconds remaining in this one.
Mayfield down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Quite sure who came in and made that tackle. That was number 99.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield.
And Bud Dupree gets sack number 15 on the year. He might be the lead. He might be the sack leader on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With just 19 seconds left on the clock. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And Steven Nelson caps off a AFC North Championship run with the interception. And the Steelers come back home to Pittsburgh to win the game, along with take the AFC North title from Cleveland. Your final here in the Steel City, the Steelers 34, the Brownies 13. And Cleveland will fall to the 6th seed, with Baltimore beating them last week. As 3 AFC North teams should be in the playoffs, but we'll have to double check that.
Coach, can I get you for a couple post-game questions?
Absolutely, but I need your help real quick with the highlights.
All right. First question I want to ask you is, how do you think that your team fares going into the playoffs here? Obviously, great to get a win at home, clinch the division. You said you clinched the 1 seed, so what's it looking like? Are you guys ready for the bye week? Are you going to utilize that for some preparation or for some rest? What are your plans here for the playoffs?
You know, I think we're going to rest our players just so they've had a tough end of the season. Give them like 3 days rest, and then we're going to come back out next week hard, looking at game film, prepping for our opponents, whoever that may be. Again, Cleveland's a tough team. They came out, they fought, but we wanted it more, plain and simple. We'll see them again down the road, no doubt. This could be the AFC Championship matchup. I called it last year that we would see Indy in the AFC Championship game last year. I have no doubt we'll see Cleveland again if we get there.
I like to see it. It was a great game. Huge fan of playing in the snow. Nice, dirty game the way it was, but your team ended up putting a lot of points on the board, so I think that your offense is probably one of the top offenses in the AFC. How do you think that your offense compares to the opponents that you could possibly be facing here in the playoffs?
Our defense is definitely elite. Our offense, as long as our veteran, our future Hall of Fame quarterback, and Ben Roethlisberger is able to protect the ball, we'll be able to potentially get that 7th Lombardi now that Drew Brees is out of the league.
Sounds good, Coach. If you need help with your highlights here, I can help you out real quick, but let me know. Other than that, I'm good with questions.
All right, I'm trying to get to the scoring plays.
So the ones that have the little play button beside them are usually the scoring ones.
So that would be... So I'm looking for the Juju touchdown.
Do you know what quarter it was in?
I think this is it. No, that's not it. I think it was in the first. Maybe it was in the second.
Alright, looks like you got it handled, Coach. Good luck in the playoffs. Maybe I'll catch you for some questions after some playoff matchups.
Alright, sounds good. Jake, there's no replay for the... Oh. How is there no Play for that Juju touchdown. Oh, wait, Juju had 2 touchdowns. Was it the first one? I guess we'll just give it to Claypool because he played well. That really upsets me that I'm not able to get that picture. I should have took it when I had a chance. So that's the screenshot we'll take. Because I don't know why, guys, it's not letting me get the Juju one, but have it. So, but that'll do it for the video, guys. After we show you how the playoff picture ends up, we'll be on to the divisional round, hopefully. I'm pretty sure we have the 1 seed. I'd be pretty shocked if not. Lyric Jackson's slowly becoming that big tackle we like to see. And we already know Devin Bush. Wait, maybe he did get it. No, he did not get the X Factor. Let's check James Conner's injury for you guys. That is huge. So we have no James Conner, no Cam Hayward for the whole playoff run. So we're going to go ahead and advance to next week. Make sure we're not hosting a wild card game, which we are not. So we'll show you the playoff tree, and then we will advance yet again. So the playoff schedule: Ravens at Chargers, Falcons at Bucks, Browns at Colts, Packers at Cowboys. So if you're a Bengals fan, I'm sorry, the Bengals did get bounced out of the playoffs with the Browns' loss. And the Ravens did get in. I thought maybe Cleveland would be looking out, but they're not. So we'll do these upgrades, and then we're going to do who we play in the divisional round. Derek Watt also gets an upgrade, which is huge. We'll do our weekly training. And we'll advance to the divisional championship round. Who do we have? As we'll have a rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. Did I not call that? Or did I not call that for the divisional round? I bet we play the AFC North back to back. Now that's getting ahead of myself. That's getting a little cocky. But both times we played Baltimore, we played them hard. We have home field advantage. And we know what we got to do. We did lose to them at home before you guys start saying, well, you guys lost to them at home. Yeah, we did. Ravens at Steelers, Cowboys at Vikings, Browns at Patriots, Bucks at Seahawks. So a good couple games here as the AFC North has a chance to represent the AFC, represent in the AFC Championship game with 3 teams, whether it's us, the Ravens, or the Browns. The only team that can stop that is Andrew Luck and the New England Patriots. But Cowboys at Vikings, Bucks at Seahawks. Let's go check real quick. No season end stats. I'm not happy with Ben's numbers. They're worse than last year. Expected, but worse. James Conner finished with 1215. Alex Collins 472. That's really good for coming over 3/4 of the way through the season. Receiving Deontay Johnson 1262. Schuster 920. He falls just 80 yards short of 1,000 yards. Ebron falls short of 700. Claypool comes up strong, has 500. Defense is what I really want to see. Devin Bush obviously led the team in tackles. He's the whole team. 15 ins. Who led in sacks? It was Bud Dupree by 1.5 sacks. As he has 13.5, TJ Watt had 12. Man, what a season. Can Big Ben Roethlisberger keep his arm and hold it together against the Baltimore Ravens? Tune in tomorrow to find out.